Typically, most homeowner policies do not cover flood damage, so there is special insurance for flood damage available through the National Flood Insurance Program. This type of policy covers damage that comes from flood conditions that are outside the coverage of a regular homeowner's policy. Only flood insurance covers the cost of rebuilding after a flood. Where it rains, it can flood. No home is completely safe from a flood event. Nearly 1/3 of NFIP flood insurance claims come from outside high-risk flood areas. Flood insurance covers losses directly caused by flooding. Flood insurance is specific to flooding since most homeowners' insurance does not cover flood damage. In simple terms, a flood is an excess of water on land that's normally dry, affecting 2 or more acres of land or 2 or more properties. For example, damage caused by a sewer backup is covered if the backup is a direct result of flooding. In the event of a flood, your National Flood Insurance policy covers direct physical losses to your structure and buildings. The NFIP offers 2 types of coverage: building coverage and contents coverage. You can purchase a separate policy for coverage of contents. Renters take note. Rebuilding after a flood can be difficult. If you have flood insurance, you don't have to go through it alone. There are a couple of ways to find out. For one thing, you can call the city at 561-805-6705 to learn which flood zone a building is in. In addition to that flood information line, flood information is also available on our website. And we also have the flood insurance rate maps. These tools can help you identify if you're in a high-risk or special flood hazard area or not. You can share that information with your insurance carrier when you seek flood insurance. Well, you can call the insurance agent you have your homeowner's insurance policy from. They should, in most cases, help you with flood insurance. You can also go to the floodsmart.gov website. That's a good question. There's a 30-day delay from the time your coverage starts to the day you can first make a claim. So you really want to get your flood insurance before hurricane season starts because of that 30-day lag before you can file a claim. Don't wait. Your best bet may be to purchase a flood insurance policy today. We send out brochures each year that cover the things you can do when a storm is imminent. Help keep storm drains, street gutters, and inlets clear of debris and trash by making sure that any yard clippings or other items that might clog up a storm drain are bagged and stowed away. These storm drains can get clogged with vegetation during a storm, and that water will back up. It might back up into your yard or even into your house. So you want to make sure those drains are kept clear. If you discover clogged drains, please reach out to the city by phoning 561-822-2222 or via the WPB-Key WPB.org website. WPB-Key also offers a mobile app. Now is also a good time to consider retrofitting techniques like flood walls, berms, and flood panels. But always check with the Development Service Department before you alter, regrade, or bring fill onto your property. There's a lot of information on the city website. It is at www.wpb.org. And once you're there, just search flood information, and you'll find a page that will give you directions to lots of resources. The number one thing you want to do is put together a hurricane plan. And there's a lot of materials out there to help you plan for a hurricane event. It will help you plan out all the steps you'll need to prepare, and also give you a lot of contact numbers as well as links to other sources of information. Get the latest hurricane news and updates directly from the City of West Palm Beach via email by registering on the city's website at WPB.org or by calling 561-822-1200. It is important to plan now, so you will have an evacuation and shelter route plan before an evacuation order is issued. Please take note, your flood zone may have changed recently. New FEMA flood maps became effective in our area on December 20th, 2024. Be sure to find your current flood zone to see if it has changed. Property owners required to have a new flood insurance policy are encouraged to obtain them as soon as possible. Anyone with an existing National Flood Insurance Program flood insurance policy is urged to maintain their current policy.